Good morning. It is the first day back at school for Allison, so had to get her up a little bit earlier this morning. We're just getting ready for school. I'm about to go get her some breakfast. Got to make sure she has all her stuff in her backpack because she hasn't been inside school since like the beginning of November. I'm going to take you throughout my day today. I'm also going to show you how to create a healthier kitchen. I'm going to go through my pantry cabinet over here as well as my snack cabinet to go through it, organize it, take out the things that we don't eat and that are probably not very nutritious for us, and then see what we can add to it when I go on my next shopping trip. So, gotta go get this girl some breakfast and get ready for school. So Allison, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about going to school?
Maybe about 7.
7? I'm pretty sure it was like an 11 earlier.
Yeah, definitely 11.
Alright, now that Allison is on the bus, it is time to try to get some work done. But first of all, I need to get a snack ready. I will probably try to organize some of these cabinets here pretty soon. But I wanted to start my morning snack with a smoothie. And I haven't made a smoothie in quite a while. I think it's because I ran out of protein powder. And I usually just drink smoothies with protein powder. Like I did a couple for my pantry challenge, but I just prefer like the actual powder, just because it gives like a good flavor, whether it's chocolate or something else. I just ordered this last week. This is Vega Protein and Greens. This is a plant-based protein powder. I found that with me, when I drink the whey-based powder, it doesn't do well in my stomach. So I've been experimenting with different protein powders to see what works for me. And I don't think I've tried the Vega brand before, but this is Protein and Greens. This is the salted caramel flavor. And when I open it up, oh my gosh, like it smells amazing. I'm pretty sure there's a scoop in here somewhere. I hate when it gets buried. All right, where'd you go? I know there's a scoop. Oh, I feel it. You gotta dig it out sometimes. All right, there it is. So my smoothies are pretty basic. I just like to add almond milk and then definitely some spinach or some sort of vegetable because I don't see the point of drinking a smoothie if you don't add any vegetables to it. So I have almond milk, spinach, the protein powder, and then today I'm just gonna add some bananas, probably a whole banana. Sometimes I will add some peanut butter powder or sometimes strawberries or blueberries if I have it, but today it's just bananas. And I'll probably add a little bit of water and a little bit of ice just to make it a little bit bigger, more to drink. All right, there we go. Let's get this thing blending. And I will eat my snack as I do some work. Alright, so I said I would come back and show you guys and kind of talk to you a little bit about how to create a healthy kitchen. And this is something that I struggle with as well on a regular basis, as I'm sure most of you do too, especially like during the holidays when you have all these treats in the house and you just, it gets all stockpiled up. You eat a little bit here and there and then they get stuck in your cabinets and you're like, what do I do now? So it can be overwhelming at first, but if you take this little by little, step by step, you'll be able to help create a healthier kitchen. You'll have more healthier options for you to choose from. So I'm going to show you what my cabinets look like as well and maybe try to organize a little bit of it. So there are 3 things that you can do right now to help create kind of a healthier kitchen. And the first one is to take out some of the less nutritious foods. Some of the foods that maybe you have trouble moderating. For you, maybe it's Oreos. For some people, it could be homemade cookies. I know for me, it's cheesecake, which is usually not a problem for me because I never keep it in the house. If I keep it in the house, it's gone. Like, trust me, I'm gonna be eating it every single day until it is gone. I cannot moderate cheesecake. And to kind of help with this, one thing I do with my clients is tell them to create what's called a red, yellow, green list. And you just take 3 different columns on a piece of paper, you write red, yellow, green. Now the green foods are the foods that you can definitely eat in moderation. You have no problem moderating these. cookies. These would be foods like fruits and vegetables and your whole grains, all your proteins like your chicken, eggs, beans, and even like smaller treats that you can handle eating maybe once or twice a week or something. Then the yellow foods are for the foods that you kinda have trouble moderating, but you're okay with keeping them in the house, and that's really subjective to you. That could be little individual packages of cookies. If you're okay with keeping those in there, you can do that. For others, it could be something different, but that's the yellow list. Then the red list is for those foods that you absolutely cannot keep in the house, or else you're just going to eat everything in one sitting. Like I said, for me that is cheesecake. For you it could be something different. So write all those foods down on that piece of paper, and then from there try to take all of the red foods out of the kitchen, or even put them in an area that is out of sight, out of mind. So if you have family members that really love those red foods and they might rebel if you try and take them out of the house, try putting them somewhere that's not easily accessible for you, or where you have like this mental block. So I'll show you my snack cabinet in a little bit, but I have 3 separate containers for snacks, one for me, John, and Allison. And I know, like, I have this mental block in my head that if there are snacks in their containers, I can't touch them. And that helps for me. As long as it's in my container, I can eat it. But if it's in theirs, I can't do it. Now, number 2 is to fill your cabinets and your kitchen with more nutritious food. So number 1, you're taking out the less nutritious. And number 2, you're just simply filling it with the more nutritious foods. And that can include, like I said before, fruits and vegetables, whether it is fresh, frozen, or canned. It is all good, fruits and vegetables alike. Any type of grain, so you've got your rice, your quinoa, and then you've got your beans, your lentils, whether those are canned or just dried in the bags. That could also be keeping lots of eggs in the fridge, all of your milks, cow's milk, almond milk. You can keep meats in the fridge or even in the freezer, so chicken, beef, pork, that sort of thing. If you need help kind of deciding what kind of food should go into your kitchen, I do have a healthy grocery list down below. It's just a free PDF that you guys can download and look at and print out. Kind of look at that, and you can use that as a baseline to put in your kitchen, but it is not an all-inclusive list, just kind of like a guideline. And then number 3 is to keep your food organized, and I will show you what mine looks like here in a second. But that could be labeling some of your shelves. So one shelf could be for your canned goods, one shelf could be for something different. It could be putting all the same types in like a jar. So if you have a bunch of rice that it looks cluttered like in the bag, you can take a glass jar and put it in the storage container and keep it like that. That'll help keep it organized and actually looking nicer as well. But keeping it organized and also making an inventory of what is in your kitchen can certainly help you to keep it all organized and making sure that you actually use it up instead of letting it sit in the back of the pantry and be wasted. So let me take you into this cabinet here. I'm going to try and take out some of the things that have been in there for a while, try to organize a little bit of it, so let's get to it. I am still trying to go through and make some pantry meals, so some of this stuff will probably be gone in the next couple of weeks, but as you can see, a lot of my stuff is just kind of thrown in there. It has at least some sort of rhyme and reason to it, which I'll show you in a minute. But down here is probably the most organized because there's really not much in it. It says bulk items. As you can see, I label stuff, but this right here is mostly for Allison's snacks. If she gets hungry, she can come in here, she can grab from her little basket or whatever, and then do that. And then up in here, this is where I keep the bottles and the cans. That kind of helps me to keep track and keep things a tiny bit organized. And then up here is all of my jars. So the peanut butter, this probably needs to go down toward the bottles. And of course everything falls. But yes, all of my rice and quinoa and other things typically go on this side. But as you can see, it's all in bags. So I need to find a way to kind of organize that. And then up here is all of my pasta. So pasta, croutons, usually anything that is boxed will go up here. That helps me keep all of that organized. I should probably go ahead and take out all the stuff that we just don't use that are probably a little bit less nutritious and get that out of here. All right, let's take a look and see. I took out a bunch of stuff and tried to organize as much as I could. Now, the problem is going to be keeping it this way for when I do my grocery shopping, and that way I don't just like throw everything in there. But I got rid of, or I took out a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll show you that here in a second. So, what do you do with all of the stuff that you don't want? Depending on what it is, some of it you can just throw out, whether it is way past its best by date. You can take some of it into work, like those Jif Naturals. I will probably have John take those into work. Some of them we may just have to eat up right away, like these little cakes or chilled treats right there. We'll probably just make them and eat them to get them out. The saltines, I've got, I think, 2 unopened packages, so I could probably use those like to put in soup or something. If you have cans you don't want and they're still within their best by date, you can donate them if you like. But I'm going to get rid of these in some way, shape, or form, and then we can get into the snack cabinet. My snack cabinet is actually a little less cluttered than when it was when I first started my pantry challenge. But this is where we keep like all of our snack bars, our cereal, our crackers, the oats, and then like all of our drink packets and stuff. But here are those 3 containers I was talking about. We've got mine, so let me move this crackers. As you can see, I've got some snack bars in here, like a little bit of candy back there, and then we have John's snack container, and then Allison's. I'm calling this her treat container because you saw her snack basket down there, but this is full of like all sorts of candy, and it's not like she eats a ton of this every day. Like she'll eat maybe 1 per day out of this, but as you can see, there's so much in there that is going to last her forever. I might try to clean that out a little bit. But really, it's not looking too bad. There's not really anything in here that I need to really purge, except maybe a little bit of her candy. But if you had a bunch of, like a whole lot of candy or a whole bunch of cookies that you just couldn't get rid of, or you want to get rid of, then doing what I just did with my pantry is a good idea as well. Just picking things that you can take to work with you, other things you could donate or even just kind of throw away. So I'm going to leave this like it is for now. But yes, that is how you would work on a pantry and getting rid of all of your red items. Oh gosh, that massage was amazing. It's been a few months since I've gotten in for either a massage or chiropractic. So for those that don't know, I actually did massage back in the day. I was licensed for 6 years, actually, before I had Allison. And then I stopped to stay home with her. And then back in 2019, I actually got certified to teach PIO at the same place where I did massage. So I'm like back in the family there. But yeah, one of the perks is being able to get massage every so often. So definitely much needed, a good way to celebrate Allison being out in school right now. So now, gotta go to Walmart to pick up some bananas, because I can't believe it, but we actually ate all of our bananas. It for the past month or 2, I have bought bananas and they have just sat on the counter. And I only eat bananas when they are pretty much all yellow. Once they turn brown, I don't eat them. So we end up slicing and freezing them. But this week, I don't know what it is. We ate all the bananas and it's only Tuesday. So heading to Walmart to buy some bananas, as well as some carpet cleaner, because now that Allison is in school, I would like to clean the carpets. I don't know how long it's been since I've cleaned the carpets, alright? I've done the rug in the living room, and I did that probably a few months ago, but the bedroom carpets, I have no idea. So we're gonna grab a bunch of those, grab stuff for that, and I don't know, I'll probably get to it tomorrow or the next day or something, so we'll have to see. Oh, and also I'm going to Panera right after this to go and grab some coffee. I have their new subscription service. I signed up for 3 months for free. I did it again like last year too and let it run out, but does anybody else have the Panera subscription, and does it save you money? Like, I know after 3 months you pay like $8.99 a month or something like that, and I don't know. I mean, the coffee there, I think it's like $2 for a coffee. So if I go 5 times, that would totally be worth it. But I don't know. Panera coffee's pretty good. Their hazelnut blend is the only kind I get because I think it tastes the best. But after that massage, I am freezing and I'm gonna need some coffee. I'm glad that these arrived at the right time. They were sitting on my porch when I walked through the door. So let me show you what came in. Have you ever heard of Flavor God seasoning? Listen, I'm not an affiliate or anything, but I tried these last year. I had some extra money, so I ordered some online. These things are amazing. There's seasonings that have like very few ingredients. A lot of them are vegan and they're just delicious. I got the nacho cheese flavoring last year, as well as the pumpkin pie seasoning and the chocolate donut seasoning. Those 3 were pretty awesome. So I had a little bit of extra money, so I went ahead and ordered a whole bunch of them. So let's see, they were having a big sale. They had like a 6-pack for like $30-something, and yes, I said $30-something. These things are pretty expensive, but they last forever. Like the containers that I had, they lasted me about an entire year. So this will last me quite a while. So first I ordered, this was not part of the 6, this special, but this is a Taco Tuesday. And the ingredients, they're super simple. It is just onions, garlic, sea salt, paprika, coriander powder, cumin, black pepper, fennel seed, oregano, paprika, crushed chili pepper. Like, there's no weird stuff in it. This is all natural ingredients. And it is 5 ounces, which is a lot for seasoning. So I got the Taco Tuesday. I also got a garlic lovers seasoning, which will be perfect on, I don't know, chicken and other items. And then I got a couple of sweet ones. Let me see. Buttery cinnamon roll is one of them. I have not tried this one yet, but I am looking forward to using it. I sprinkle the sweet stuff on pretty much all of my desserts. My banana bread, when I make banana bread, I'll spread some either peanut butter or cream cheese on top and then sprinkle some of this kind of powder or the seasoning on top of it. Super good. I put it on my yogurt. You can put it on your pancakes. So delicious. So I got the buttery cinnamon roll. I also got more of the chocolate donut seasoning. This stuff is awesome. And I'm pretty sure I got another pumpkin. Yep. Yes, pumpkin pie. This was an individual one, not part of the 6-pack. And then I got actually two of the everything seasoning, because so the everything was part of the 6-pack, and then this was also part of their $2 Tuesday. Like, every Tuesday they have one particular seasoning that is only $2, so I figured, why not? Now, there's a couple of these that I didn't plan on getting, but when I went to the checkout screen, I had like $47 as the total. But if I think it was $47 after shipping, but if I spent $50, I got free shipping. So I'm like, well, maybe I can buy like an extra 1 or 2 to get up to the 50. So that's what I did. That's why I got so many. Then I got an everything spicy, which sounds pretty awesome. Then the last one is a lemon and garlic. Now, I'm gonna have to find room in my cupboard for all my spices, and I gotta find a way to organize it. That's the one cabinet I did not show you. I will get to that in a later video because I just don't want to deal with it right now. I gotta find a good way to organize, but once I do, I will let you guys know. But I am going to enjoy a couple of these in the near future. That is it for today. I am trying to get some more work done before Allison gets home from school. It's been a busy morning, but it's been a really good day of her being back in school again for the first time in forever. So I hope you gained a few good ideas on how to kind of organize your pantry and how to stock it with healthier foods, especially during the new year. I know this is the time that a lot of people want to try and eat healthier. I also want to remind you that I do have a group nutrition coaching program that just came out, the Busy Moms Healthy Meals Club, and actually next week's task is we are going to clean out our kitchen together. So if that's something you're interested in, there's a link in the description down below for y'all to check out. I'll be back sometime soon on organizing my spice cabinet because like I said, it is horrible and I need to find a good way to organize all the spices so I can easily get to them. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, I highly recommend you do so. I've got some really awesome things coming out. That way you won't miss any more videos like these or my other grocery hauls, recipes, or meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you later.